Hey yo, it's your boy, Fat Kid again with another video.
Yeah, so hope you like my cracked voice there, but hey, it's your buddy, not really, back at it with another video. This time, I'm gonna be making a tier list of the summer 2021 anime, cause every episode of all the anime airing this summer have already come out, but I was too busy to make a review of them. But now that I'm here, let's go. So starting off with the one with the most members first, Slime anime. You know the name, I know the name. I don't need to tell you again. This was one of the best animes that aired this season, but it wasn't like it's part one. It was good, but I didn't really like it that much, and especially after coming from Slime Diaries, it felt kinda stale or paced. I can't really even remember specific episode. It's just kind of jam-packed together. And yeah, but it is still a good show, and it's like 9, but I still gave it 10 because, you know, it's Slime. And yeah, I didn't really like the opening and ending songs this time. People say they were good, so you might like it, so I'm not gonna be waiting the songs. And coming to the one of the best animes that aired this season, Kobayashi-san, Maid Dragon, or Miss Kobayashi's Maid Dragon, the name's on the screen. But yeah, this, unlike the prequel was also good, but season 1 was also good, but this season was kinda awesome, you know? Kyoto animation, they killed it with this one, dude. Like, the animation is so clean, so smooth. I really like the art style, and the colors used were also great. It was overall a really good anime. Dark parts, good parts, funny parts, and also Kanna. And yeah, it was really good and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, definitely a 10 out of 10. And it also has one of the best opening and ending songs. I really enjoyed them. They are childish, but they are good. They are so good. I always vibe. Next we have Detective is Already Dead, or Tantei wa Mou Shindeiru. This, not gonna lie, had one of the best first episodes, and the animation was also really smooth. But you know, it's in the name, and then you basically get this hit in your face at the end of the first episode that she has already died, and it's been a year that she has already died, and you don't get to know shit that happened till like episode 7, I think. And yeah, it just falls down really drastically. You start losing your interest after like episode 4, because you don't get to see the best girl this season, Siesta, much. And then again you see her, they just basically skip over everything that has happened and go back into the past. Then they show you the future, and then minor spoilers, but she comes back. And yeah, it's just a clusterfuck, and it ain't that good. It's just a 7 out of 10. Like, how can you make the best girl and just kill her? Like, how can you make her die, if you know what I mean? Like, is this your line April or what? Yeah, but again, the opening and ending songs are good. I like them. You might not, you might. I don't really know. But yeah, the show gets so shit that I don't know, man. The animation also kind of falls. It's like they put everything into this first episode. Yeah, it's just a 7 out of 10. And then comes one of the better shows and the new show, Vanitas no Karte. It is the better anime this season. This season was like kinda not that good in terms of new anime that came out when compared to winter or even spring. They both like just killed it, and I wasn't really interested in watching summer animes anyway. But yeah, this one is good. I watched it because the source material, I guess it's a light novel. Nah, it's a manga. It was rated really high, so I did watch it. And yeah, it is good, but I don't really know. The main character is cool, I guess, and is voiced by your favorite boy, Tanjiro. Yeah, Anai Natsuki. And yeah, it also got your demon cyborg, Ishikawa. And yeah, the opening and ending songs are one of the best this season. So yeah, extra points for it, and it's like 8.5, but I'll give it 0.5 points more for the opening and ending. it's a 9. I can't really give it 10. There is also a sequel to Vanitas no Karte. And then we have the best anime of this season, Kanojo mo Kanojo or Girlfriend Girlfriend. Nah, that's a cap. It's not the best, but it is best at what's it trying to be. And it's like the author didn't know what to name it, and he just basically named it Girlfriend Girlfriend. Yeah, nice choice there. Basically sums it up for you. He has two girlfriends. It's not a spoiler. He two times, and they both know it as well. It's in the first episode, I think. I don't know, but god damn, it's good. The opening song, I mean. It's a banger. It might not be your jam, but it definitely was my jam, and I really enjoyed it. And the ending song is also really good. It gets really cringy in situations, but yeah, it is good at what it is aiming to be. I'm not comparing it with other good animes this season like Vanitas no Karte and all. But yeah, for that, I'm gonna give it an 8. It's a 7, but 1 point for the opening and ending. And then you have Bokutachi no Remake. It wasn't bad. Kind of, it's kind of like this ReZero style. And it definitely is fucking ReZero, cause this guy time leaps. And then in the 11th episode or in the 10th episode, I guess in the 10th episode, and also in the final episode, he gets to meet the one that gave him that fucking power. And instead of asking why he has this power or why she has this power and she granted it to him and shit, this fucking guy just accepts it like it ain't no shit. Like Subaru did it when a kid called him into the fucking realm for a tea party. God damn, it boils my blood so much. This fucking idiot.
Bruh.
So for that reason alone, 8 out of 10. Good story, nice plot and everything. I mean, the plot is basically all your high school protagonists trying to change their life, Mushoku Tensei kind of stuff. But yeah, it ain't bad, but fuck this shit. And I don't even remember the opening and ending song, so I can't really tell you if they are good or bad. But if they are good, I'm gonna include it at the end of the video. And then comes this show, which Japanese name I ain't gonna read. Our Realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. It is one of few plots. I mean, it's an isekai, it ain't anything new. He gets summoned there and becomes the king of the kingdom. But yeah, it's like he changes the kingdom that was falling apart, which I haven't really seen any shows do it, or and even if they did, it might be all like superpowers and stuff. But he goes on more of a relatable approach. I mean, I don't know how to put it in words, but he does what needs to be done. I mean, he is really intelligent and all, and knows his shit. He knows his shit. Yeah, I enjoyed it, and it also has good opening and ending songs. I enjoyed them. So yeah, for that reason, 9. There is also a sequel. And next, one of the best shows of this season, which I really enjoyed, Tsukimichi. And the main character is voiced none other than your favorite boy, Tanjiro. Yeah! I mean, Hana and Atsuki, and he did voice many other characters in this season. And the protagonist of the show is also cool. He's not your typical good looking, I'm gonna get all the babes in this world male lead, unlike the next show. And everyone thinks he's a monster even though he's a human because he's ugly. Doesn't matter. He's overpowered. He gets isekai into this world where his mom and dad came from. So his mom and dad are from another world and they got teleported or isekai into Earth. Reverse isekai. And yeah, it's just his journey in another world. I don't know what to explain it to you, but it has a really dark episode and it was good. I liked it. And I don't again remember the openings and endings, but I think they were good. So yeah, it's still a 9 because I don't feel like giving it a 10. Edit. So it actually has a banger of an opening and I completely forgot it because of how many fucking shows I watch every season, and god damn it, I need to stop. And has two different endings, one of which is like a meme song sung by the voice actors of the show, and other one is kind of with the actual ending, if you might call it. But yeah. And then comes your favorite isekai with the same overpowered, handsome, young protagonist, Serei Gensouki. Yeah, just hot babes falling for him left, right, and center. It ain't that bad, cliche shit and all, but I liked it because of this one girl who is really nice, and I'm not simping on her. No, 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 no. I'm not simping. I'm into MILFs, so yeah, don't call me a lolly guy. But yeah, the opening and ending songs are good, I think, but I didn't really like the opening song, but you might like it. It's the same as Slime. I didn't really like the opening song. The ending song is a bit better, and I like the ending song. Yeah, it's an 8. And then one of the most unique shows of the season, Sonny Boy. So I actually had great expectations for this show coming from Madhouse. You know Madhouse. They do all these well-produced shows, and it was an original. So originals do have a tendency to be really great or really bad, but never like in between. And yeah, so you don't get all your typical Madhouse animation deal here. The art and everything is really unique. I mean, it's not like it has never been done in anime before. If you watched Devilman Crybaby or Japan Sings 2020, that kind of art style, but it isn't exactly this. If you watch the show, then you know how the art style is, and I don't mind this kind of art at all. I really like it, and it was apparently hand drawn. Everything, nothing was made digital. I don't know how true it is because they really went off on the last episode. It was so dreamy, so everything. And talking about the caveats of this show, it is really ununderstandable. But it ain't really ununderstandable when you know how to understand it, which most people, including me, don't really know. Because when you look at a show, you look for the correspondence between its previous episodes, right? But this show kinda has none. It's like it's fucking euphoria of anime, if you know what I mean. If you take it as a different series each episode, then you do understand the show. If I'm not really talking about the show and talking about what's it based on, it's basically about high school. I guess not high school, middle school. Maybe they are high school, but students going through their puberty age where they have all these mixed feelings. Some of them shine, some of them don't, and they get jealous of the ones that shine. They catch feelings for others and all. You basically know all the 14-year-old girls and boys memes at this point. And yeah, the show is about it. They gain superpowers in this show, and some of them shine out, some of them don't. Some of them don't have superpowers, some of them hide them, some show them off. And it's basically about a classroom of students, maybe whole school. But students go drift, like they drift into different universes or worlds with their school, and basically it's just them trying to survive in these new lands. Time really doesn't make sense in this show. Their superpowers are really hard to understand. It's like someone that is interested in physics, but they don't really understand what it really is, but writes a show based off of their imagination. So the show just feels like dreamy, like your dreams don't have any correspondence, right? It's basically like that. Random stuff keeps happening all the time, and you don't really understand it if you try to find the correspondence between the episodes. So if you ever want to watch this show, just watch it for what it is, and I suggest you not to read any comments because all this shit asses just make theories about the story, and they are basically shit, and your brain gets all messed up and you even ununderstand what you previously understood. So yeah, it was a good show, and there is no OS. The ending song is good, I like, but they went off in the 12th episode. It is completely filled with music, and the ending is kind of nice. I mean, it's the same ending, but the singer keeps having these voice cracks. It's kind of a funny one. Yeah, it's a good show, but because it needs understanding to understand it, it's just a 7 out of 10. Too much of a pain for beginners to watch this anime. I know I'm talking all this big brain stuff, so yeah, it really confuses you for that reason. it's a 7. But it is a good show. I wouldn't mind rewatching it at all. It's like 8.5, but it's still a 7 for what it is. And then come Jahy-sama won't be discouraged. The great Jahy will not be defeated. Jahy-sama wa Kujikenai. And whatever more name this show has, with a beautiful, big looking, dark skin demon. Yeah! But wait, she's a lolly. This is a fun kind of comedic show. I don't know what more to elaborate it for you with this synopsis from my anime list. Why is none other than by your favorite Uzaki-chan. So yeah, I won't rate it yet because I do like it, but I don't know what I would rate it if I am going to rate it at the end of the season. But yeah. Next is My Next Life as a Villainess. Second season. I am still stuck in season 1 because I'm really busy. And when I do watch anime, I tend to watch others instead of completing the ones that are on my list. So, and I am not going to be reviewing all the other animes that I haven't reviewed last time because I still haven't completed them. Ryoubo-kun can suck ass because I'm still stuck in season 1, but it is good. I'm definitely gonna watch season 2. Zombieland Saga, haven't completed it yet. The Demon one, haven't completed it yet. I did watch a few episodes of Link Click and animation is nice, stories are nice. It is rated higher than Out Taxi, which I get it, like it's 21st or some highest rated in ML right now, and I don't really understand. I mean, it is good, but I don't think it was that the field that is trying to be top. But it's like 9. I think it has opening song which is half in English, but I forgot, so I ain't gonna rate it. And I haven't completed the show yet, so I'm not gonna give it a rating, but if I were to rate it, it's like a 9. I just watched half of the show, need to complete half more. Coming back, Shinigami Bocchan to Kuro Maid. This is the first romance anime of this season. Wait, let me double check. Never mind this girlfriend, but it should. This one's like a legit romance anime, but it is really perverted. It is really ecchi. But yeah, I really enjoyed this show. It has really good opening and ending songs. I really like them. I really like the love story between these two characters. So this guy is cursed by a witch and he can't really touch anyone or anything that is alive, and if he do touch them, they die. It is a love story anime between him and his maid who is deeply in love with him. And yeah, I really enjoyed this show. There is also a sequel, so all good. And yeah, overall it's a really good show. I really liked it. So it definitely gets a 10. BBC, BBC, BBC. And then comes the best show of summer 2021 in my opinion. And it's called Uramichi Oniisan. And looking at it, you don't really understand why I'd give the show the best anime of summer 2021 title. You might think it's a kid show, but no, it isn't a kid show. I mean, it is about a show about kids show and their actors, and yeah, it just shows you the daily life of those actors in that kids show, and it is really relatable. I mean, I'm not 30, so I can't really relate to the protagonist, but it's funny. It teaches you lessons about life, maybe not, but yeah, I really also like the opening and ending songs. The ending song is a banger from none other than your sexy looking dude, Miyano Mamoru. And also, all the voice actors here are like A-tier, Kamiya Hiroshi, voice actor of Levi, and also Saiki Kuso, the best anime ever. There's Nakamura Yuichi, who voice acted many famous characters. Your favorite, Gojo Sensei. There's Sugita Tomokazu, who voiced your favorite character, Gintama. And there's again your favorite, the best boy, Hanae Natsuki. And also the best girl, Hana Mizuki, who voice acted Hinata from Naruto. And you also got Ono Daisuke. So, you know, if you have any favorite voice actors and all from these people, you are going to enjoy this show because it isn't just particularly about Uramichi, who is the protagonist of this show, has a screen time for almost all the characters here. And also the opening, BBC, BBC, I mean ABC. Yeah, it is also a good song. And there's also this episode of Kumatani, one of the side characters of this show, which was Really good. It is about animals and I love animals, so I really enjoyed that episode. Shiroi Suna no Aquato. This is a show produced by PA Works, so you know it is going to have some of the best looking animation. It is an anime about an aquarium and it is about sea and sea life. Here, just read the synopsis from my anime list again. It got not so bad opening and endings. For now, I'm not gonna rate it, but if I were to rate it, it's like 7. I'm a nice guy. I don't really rate my shows 6 and below. Yeah. Then you have Heion Seidai no Ida Tentachi from your favorite studios, Mappa, where the animators are underpaid. But yeah, it has good style and animations and was written none other than your favorite mangaka who also wrote Ishizoku Reviewers. Yeah. But yeah, don't take the show for it because it is a really good show and the opening and ending songs are like, God damn, dude, damn. They are really good. They are really good. I kid you not. You can just, again, hear them alone if you want to. They are really good. So for that reason, I'm going to give the show an 8 and it also ends on kind of a cliffhanger and it is ahead of its manga counterpart, so don't really expect the season 2 anytime soon. But who knows? It's MAPPA. They might make a season 2 if they want to because they are rich. But yeah, 8 out of 10. And then you got Megami-ryou no Ryoubo-kun. If any of you out there was sad that Kanojo didn't show boobies even though how edgy it was, then here you go. Yeah, they are not censored. So for all you degenerates out there, you are going to enjoy this show. It's basically Kanojo without censorship. Yeah, opening and endings aren't bad. 7 out of 10. Then you have Kaizoku Oujo or Fena Pirate Princess. This show did air a little late, like Jahy-sama. Has good animation because it is produced by Production IG. Story is unique, I guess. It is about pirates and sea, which I don't really like. It's not your Pirates of the Caribbean kind of stuff, so don't expect it. Then you have Mahoka Koko no Yutose or The Honor at the Magic School. This is like a different side of story from the irregular at the magic school. Here the protagonist is Miyuki. So this show is mostly about what Miyuki experienced in season 1 and I don't really know cause I didn't fucking watch it because they fucking changed the art, dude. Like, who the fuck are you, girl? I haven't seen you before. They changed the art style. It is like a completely different studio. You know, season 1 was did by Madhouse and 8-bit did the season 2 but fucking connected this part of the story and for some reason they decided it would be good to do an art change on the faces like High School DxD, but it is shit than High School DxD. High School DxD is a 10 out of 10, so I'm not ever gonna compare it to it again. But yeah, I haven't watched it. I just watched the first episode and puked, but I ain't gonna skip it or drop it, so yeah, just for the art change alone, 1. It gets a 1. And then I'm Standing on a Million Lives season 2. I enjoyed this season 1. It was one of the best shows that came out in that season. And that was a 10 out of 10 show. And this is no less, again, it's a 10 out of 10 show. It is about isekai-ish. It is isekai, but it's like a game isekai. It's like a sale. But yeah, I don't know. This show is really underrated in my opinion, and it got 6.86 in ML, but don't care about it. It got great opening and ending songs as well, just the same as season 1, and I really love the show. I love the protagonist. He's one of the sickest isekai protagonists, not gonna lie. And whoever rated it low, fuck you. Yeah, but yeah, 10 out of 10. And at last you got Higurashi no Nakokoro ni Sotsu. Higurashi When They Cry. Yeah, it was good in the beginning. It starts off with the villainess of the show, if you might call her, from her perspective, the things that happened with her, and it was good. And then it got shittier and shittier. And the ending to the show is also really And yeah, for some reason, I watched the fourth part and then I watched the fifth part. But it was stated that the fourth part was a remake of the first part. But then again, they changed it to it being a sequel to the third part. So I basically fucked myself in the ass with watching the fourth part and not from the beginning. So yeah, for that reason, 7. I mean, it's shittier than 7, but like I said, I'm a nice guy, so it's a 7. And the opening and ending songs, they're meh, not good, not bad. And then comes a cute show, Oresushima, which is like 1 minute per each episode and is CGI. It ain't really that big of a show, it's just about an old lady with her cats, and the cat can talk. Like in real life, the cat can talk. And I find it funny and wholesome. So yeah, then that's all the show needs to be to satisfy me. Wholesome. The OST is also good. It has another counterpart, ONA, and then the continuation of My Hero Academia 5th season. And goddamn, bro, the second part was really good. Unlike the first part, even though it was a tournament arc, it was stale and not good, you know. But this half of the show was really good. Last 7 or 8 episodes, they are about the Villain League, and this show has the best episode of the season. And it's the Shigaraki episode. I really like that episode. It is about his backstory and it is really dark. And I did talk about it in another video when it aired. And it's just a sad one. You kinda know now what really happened with Shigaraki and why did he get so messed up. And yeah, the opening song, I didn't really like it, but the ending song is so good. It is a sad-ish kind of song. It is the best song of this season, in my opinion, because I really liked it. And yeah, 8 out of 10, because I don't know, I can't really rate much higher. It is really bad compared to its previous seasons, but your boy did read the manga, and goddamn, bro, Deku, Midoriya, he transforms into a beast. I mean, he doesn't really transform, but I'm gonna spoil it for you. Just watch this over here. Yeah, this was the inspiration for my Garo video, but yeah, expect fight scenes right at the beginning of season 6. And then you have Tokyo Revengers. There isn't really a big difference between its part 1 and part 2. It's just the same stuff over and over again. This guy keeps on leaping to past and future to try to change stuff. There is this episode in which Hina dies, which I don't remember if it came out in spring or in summer, but it also had the potential of being the best episode. If it aired in this season, then nah, but if it aired in spring, then I would give it to that episode over there. But it's just the same stuff over and over again. And the opening is same this time, but the ending is different, and I don't really like the ending. And the opening, you got this part which is not in the intro of the show, and I think they messed up over there. Should have included it, because I've been getting so many reels on my Instagram about this one part of the song. But yeah, I still don't think it is better than Usojanai of My Hero Academia. But yeah, it's just a 9. The show is a 9. It's just the same stuff again and again, and Takemichi becoming more shittier and shittier. And then you have To Your Eternity. And this is same. My thoughts and opinions haven't changed. It's just the same shit again, deaths and stuff, but it has kind of a better last episode. I mean, it does include that, but this time it ain't as bad as the other ones. Every point I was watching the show was really bored because you basically know all the stuff that is going to come. But it is entertaining to see his journey, I guess. And season 2 is confirmed, so there you have it. But I don't really like this show. Sorry to all you silent voice author fans, but this ain't my jam. It's a fight.
I'm a nice guy. I don't really rate my shows 6 and below.
There's also Shaman King, which is still there is this tournament arc, but it ain't as good as other shows with tournament arcs in it. Yeah, it's still like a 7.5. Eden Zero, which is really good. It is dark, but it is funny. It definitely is a 9 out of 10. Maybe Fairy Tail fans were really often. Lucky for you, Fairy Tail fans, you are getting a sequel. I haven't included many anime clips this time because I got copyright claim almost all of the video on my Shigaraki one, and I don't even know, like, I did change up the clips here and there, but I still did get claimed all the way, so sorry for that. I can't really include much clips. And yeah, that's it for this season of anime. I would have actually given the best anime title to Kobayashi, but I decided to give it to Uramichi Oniisan instead. But yeah, openings and endings. Maid Dragon, a detective is already there. Vanitas no Karte, Kanojo, Bokutachi no Remake, a Realist hero, Tsukimichi Isekai Dochi, Serei Gensouki, Sonny Boy, Shinigami Bocchan, Uramichi Oniisan, Tensei no Megami-ryou, and again, My Hero Academia, Tokyo Revengers, Eden Zero, and Shaman King. All have good ones. You can just hear them alone if you want to. And yeah, that's it for this season. Bye bye.